Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning, 19 April 2020. And this morning's short message is from Exodus chapter 14, which forms part of the morning prayer for today. And a bit of background is the Israelites had just left Egypt and they were on their way to the Red Sea, and the Egyptians realized their mistake and started pursuing the Israelites. And the Israelites were trapped between the Egyptians on one side and this sea of water on the other side. But let's have a look and see what the scriptures tell us. So Exodus chapter 14 from verse 12. The Israelites say to Moses, "Didn't we say to you in Egypt, 'Leave us alone, let us serve the Egyptians'? It would be better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the desert." Moses answered the people, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to move on." I don't know what Egyptians you have in your life. I don't know what's pursuing you. I don't know what's holding you back. But much like the Israelites, they had been in captivity for 430 odd years. And now they were set free. But there were two groups of Israelites there. Those who willingly went and knew that their slavery was over and done with, moving on to a new land, and those who were fearful of what the future held and wanted to go back to where they came from. We all cry out to the Lord with our prayers and our petitions, and this is good because we are told to do this. But notice what the Lord says to Moses. "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to get up and move." There comes a time in our lives when we need to move on. We need to get up and move and stop sitting thinking, well, the Lord's going to sort this out. The Lord sorts everything out in His own time. Think of it when you were a young baby, a young child learning to walk. You struggled. You got up, you fell down, and we all fell down numerous times. But here's the question. Did we stay down or did we get up? We could have sat and said to God, "Lord, let me walk," without even putting any effort into it. We need to put effort into what we are doing. God will help us. Just as He helped the Israelites escape from the pursuing Egyptians. And you can read the story further in Exodus chapter 14. My challenge to you is that which group are you? Are you the group of Israelites that looked forward to the promised land, knowing that you'd left the land of slavery behind? Or are you perhaps one of those who is fearful of what the future holds? One thing I can assure you is that when the lockdown is over and done with, life as we knew it will never be the same again. There are changes, and there will be changes that need to be adapted and done. So, my prayer for you today is that may we consider that which holds us back. May we consider our fears and our concerns and bring them before the Lord, yet continue moving on, trusting in Him for His grace and His provision, trusting in Him for His protection, trusting that He walks with us step by step, that He guides us and that He leads us. May the Lord bless you, keep you, cause His face to shine upon you, and be with you always. Amen.